everyone, it's Alyssa and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and welcome. Come on here and just kind of do a little check-in. Today, because I don't have classes on Fridays, so Monday through Thursday, so I actually got done with my first week of college technically. What a ride it has been. It has been something, that's for sure. But yeah, do a little check-in, do a little quick check-in here. So I go to HPU, Hawaii Pacific University. I'm a transfer freshman, so I transferred, but I have to start over, which I'm not very happy about. So I have to do everything over again. But luckily though, I have 6 credits that transferred over and you need 120 to graduate, and I'm at 114 already because of my 6 that transferred, so could be worse. I am living in the dorms. I have 3 roommates, so we're lofted. In my last video, I kind of gave like a little tour. There's an upstairs and a downstairs. I have 3 roommates. That's going all right. At first it was fine. But obviously we have different personalities. And, you know, I am older than them. I'm like 2.5 years older than them. But, you know, it's all right right now. Hopefully it'll get better. But yeah. What else? Oh, I'm majoring in international studies with a concentration in relations and security. Put it more simple, international relations. I plan on going to law school with that. I want to be an international attorney. I want to travel, do all that. Living with people who you've never lived with before will obviously have its ups and downs. I'm not gonna sit on here and like bash anyone, obviously. That's not what I want to do. Could it be better? Sure. I'm also really not the type of person that likes to like go out like clubbing and doing all those things and drinking and smoking. I don't do any of those things. I like to just kind of hang around, do my work. I am older than them, so I have a lot more work to do than just freshman year. It's almost like I'm in my junior year, but as a freshman. And because of that, I really want to pass these classes because I want to try to see if I can, like, you know, catch up on work that I missed. I do plan on doing study abroad. Just different personalities will obviously clash. If you're going into college, choose your roommates wisely. I'm not saying that I didn't, but you know, whether you do or not, you will argue, you'll not talk for a while sometimes, which is kind of where we're at right now. Like I said before, I don't really like to like go out and like do things. I'll go to the beach, but I have to find time to do it. I don't want to be behind on my work. I want to be on top of my work. So you kind of have to find the in between and choose wisely. Yesterday, they went to go see the Barbie movie. I've already seen it. It's really good. I didn't want to see it again, but I also had a lot of work to do. So I made the decision to just stay back. You know, I also didn't want to spend $20 because Hawaii is expensive. So I was like, no, I'm good. I need to do work. A lot of reading, some tests that I need to get done. So I stayed back. They didn't like that decision. I could tell that they didn't. And I think for me, as I've been here, I've been learning to make my own decisions consciously. I also made promises to myself when I moved here that I was gonna make things different for myself. I was gonna get on a routine. I was gonna take care of myself more, which in order to do those things, you need to put yourself first. And I think that's where the conscious part of me is like, you're being selfish. Because I always put other people before me. If somebody asks me to do something, I'm always like, sure, why not? Yeah, let's do it. But that hurts me in the end because I'm either not getting what I have to get done or I didn't want to do it in the first place. So there is that part of me that feels very selfish. And when I was talking to my mom about it, there was also that part of me that noticed that my mom was like, well, Alyssa, you know, you should participate in things, which I am. I'm participating in things. I plan on joining a couple clubs here at school. Whenever somebody comes up to me and they're like, can I sit and eat with you? I'm like, sure. We start talking, get to know them, you know, get their Instagram, get their Snapchat. Like, those are things that I've actually never done before. So that's a step in the right direction. But it's okay. And I've been telling myself that like, especially because it's the first couple weeks of school, it's okay to not want to do something if it involves putting yourself first. And the fact that I have to remind myself many times that it is okay to put yourself first really goes to show where I was before. And I don't want to go back to that. So, you know, I think for me, like doing this, doing YouTube, social media, you know, posting, I love to do those things. And, you know, I know myself enough to where I know that like if I'm falling into loneliness again, or I feel, you know, I don't want to say depressed, but kind of depressed and sad again, I know how to get myself out of that. I know how to not put myself into that position again, because I was there before and that's not fair to me. But I also need to realize that it's okay to not want to go see a movie when you have, you know, 4 chapters of reading to do. I would rather do that and pass my classes than waste my time and my mom's money. She's paying for my school. You know, I would rather put myself first. And I think that's where, you know, not engaging or saying anything rude to people is putting myself first. Not that I would, but I don't want to give my energy to people who don't deserve it. And, you know, I love my roommates. I really do. They're very nice. But our personalities clash for sure. I'm also older than them. So, you know, there are a lot of things that I've already done in my life that, you know, at this point I just either don't want to do again or I don't have time to do them because I need to get things done for me. And I always keep telling myself, like, you know, Alyssa, like, you're older than them. You've experienced some things before that, you know, they want to do. You don't have to do it again. You don't have to do it again. You don't want to go party, don't go party. You don't want to go wake up at, you know, 4 a.m. to go see the beach sunrise. Don't do that today. Do that tomorrow. Like, but I think with the whole healing process and like the whole, like, you know, I've been journaling a lot. I have my journal and I've been writing non-stop writing, just writing and writing and writing. I didn't even notice that when you start journaling, you just do it consciously. Every single day when I wake up, I journal. Before I go to bed, I journal. Whenever I have something to say, I journal. But you just do it. And actually, I really love doing this. It's actually really fun. I recommend getting one. If you don't have one, get one. If you ever feel lonely, get one. If you need someone to talk to, but you feel like you can't go anywhere, talk to yourself. Write to yourself. Tell yourself that you're doing amazing, because you are. You're doing amazing. It's okay to not want to go do things sometimes. It's okay to make decisions for yourself that'll benefit you in the end. If it's not benefiting you, if it's wasting your time, if it's wasting your energy, don't do it. If it's not gonna benefit you by you passing your class, don't do it. If you have 4 chapters to read, but your friends want to go see a movie, read those chapters, because they're not going to buy your degree. You're going to have to do it on your own. And I think honestly at this point I'm kind of talking for myself, but I'll still upload this video. I'll still upload it. But you know, I made promises to myself that I'm going to keep to myself when I moved here, that I made for myself, to myself, with myself, and I need to keep those promises for me. It's no one else's obligation in this world to make me happy but my own. Every day is a struggle. Sometimes you fall back into your old habits, but as long as you keep going the next day towards this way and not that way, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be just fine. And believe me, in college gets lonely. College gets lonely. College gets sad. College gets hard. Being on your own is hard. I miss my mom. I miss being home. I miss my dogs. I miss my bed. There are things in this world that you can beg to have that you'll never get like that just because you think you deserve them. Remember that. So, you're not alone. Far from it. Far from being alone. You are, if anything, with every single person that you walk by. When you're going to class, we all feel the same way. Believe me. It's scary, but when you really love what you do, you're gonna either crawl your way there or you're gonna walk with your head high there. And believe me, we all sometimes walk and then we fall and we keep going. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think definitely for me, loneliness is definitely the hardest thing. Not necessarily in college, but in life. In life. I have friends back at home and I've met so many people here, but I don't really hang out with them. I'm the type of person that I also feel like an inconvenience if I ask. So, you know, it's back and forth. But I don't even know. That's semi better. And my lamp, I don't know why, is just not working anymore. I don't know if I have to charge it again or what I have to do, but you are far from alone. Remember that. Far from alone. I think honestly I made this video more for me but anything else. But that's okay. But if you need to hear anything or you want to experience anything in life, you have to do it on your own. And let me tell you something. Being far away from home is very scary, but in order to get to where you want to be, you have to step outside of your comfort zone. That's scary. I personally would rather be home and comfortable than be out here with a whole bunch of people who I don't even know. You could be best friends with your roommate before you move in, and then when you move in, they switch up on you. But hey. Because believe me, yeah. I've had it happen before. Kind of feels like it's happening again. I think one thing as well for me is practicing being alone has helped a lot. One way that I've actually been practicing being alone, and the thing is like at first you're definitely gonna be like, I look dumb. That's okay. It's okay. I wake up earlier than everybody else. I wake up at 5. That way I can brush my teeth, wash my face, get ready. If I want to shower in the morning, I'll shower. Most of the time I shower at night though, but sometimes I'll shower in the morning and at night, or I'll go for a walk or a run. And then breakfast is at 7:30. What I've been doing is waking up that early, getting ready, journaling, and then I'll go down to breakfast at 7:30 and I'll sit by myself. For the past couple days, some people have came and sat with me, and I've met so many people and they're very, very sweet. But sometimes people don't sit by you, and you sit by yourself and you eat, and that's okay. That's okay. I just put my AirPods in, listen to a show, listen to a video, and I eat my food and then I go. Being alone, a lot of people like to say being alone in like silence is good, is healthy. I don't like silence. I like my mom's texting me. Yum. Sorry. Sorry. But you know, sitting in silence, a lot of people like to say that like sitting in silence is very healthy. I personally hate silence. Like I hate it. I want noise. I need noise. I prefer noise. I don't know why. It might be a childhood thing. I don't know. But like people like, I don't know who in this world, but if you're the type of person who can like clean your room in silence, I'm concerned. I can't. I need to listen to music. I need a video playing loud in the background. There's a plane. I don't even know where I'm really going with this anymore. But I'm gonna upload this. I definitely feel better. Got a lot of things off my chest. But if you ever feel alone, you're not really alone, because there are so many people in this world who feel lonely. But one person feeling lonely and another person feeling lonely, you see, you're not alone. You're far, far, far from being alone. Surround yourself with good people. Good people will come to you when you are a good person yourself. So be a good person. Respect yourself first. If you don't respect yourself, people aren't going to respect you. If you don't accept who you are right now, nobody's going to accept you. I always thought, people are looking at me because of my size. 99.9% of the things that you think other people are judging you for is what you're judging you for. Those people couldn't care. Those people don't care that, you have rolls or that you have a tummy or, anything like that. They don't care. They really do not care. Those are things that you're worried about. Nobody else cares, because they all think the same thing you are. That they, their outfit's ugly, or their shoes are ugly, or that this is wrong or that's wrong. Those are things that they think about themselves. Stop worrying about what other people think. Stop. You're wasting your time. Put your energy into yourself. Have self-respect, and people will start respecting you. Don't think that you deserve things in this world, because we don't. We earn them. Remember that. Okay? I love every single one of you. You have to remember to always love yourself. I'm gonna go now before I keep ranting and raving about whole bunch of shit that I should take my own advice on. So I love you all so much. All right. But I love you all so much. More YouTube videos to come. Remember that. More YouTube videos to come. I love you all so much. And I definitely will see you in the next video. I have to figure out some things to do to vlog. But yeah, so I love you all so much. Bye.